Hello, learn a little more every day. And today we will learn about the LGBT community. Perhaps by this time, the society has no longer felt strange, confusing or stigmatized people belonging to LGBT groups. And I think once LGBT have become normal in life, we should also get to know them better so that we can sympathize and behave more properly. Because no matter what, every person born doesn't have the right to choose anything. Not to choose parents, not to choose rich or poor, not to choose the color of the national flag color, and of course, no right to choose about yourself. So, what should we know about LGBT? Actually, I can say that most of us are having confusion between a homosexual person and a transgender person. Or to put it simply, if a person has an eccentric personality, we all call them homosexuals. What about you think transgender people are those who have used cutlery to get a body that matches their true gender? These are really misconceptions that we should exactly understand as after. Transgender people are people born with a body of gender A, but deep inside, they feel that they have gender B. For example, if someone is born with a male body, they perceive themselves as a girl, or if they're born with a male body, they are transgendered. So you understand. Whether a person has used a cutlery or not, has had surgery or not, it does not matter. As long as they feel that their true gender is different from their body, it is transgender. Also, in the case of transgender people having a subset, it is called gender non-duality. That is, they both perceive them to be men and feel they are female. You need to pay attention. In these cases, we are not called homosexuals. For example, if a person with a male body perceives himself as a female, if they have a saggy style, makeup or dress, they are transgender, not gay. So what is homosexuality like? Speaking of homosexuals, we are looking at their love tendencies, and we have 5 love tendencies as follows. 1 is heterosexual, more fully heterosexual, that is love of the opposite sex. For example, men love women or women love men. This is the common group that makes up the majority of the world. 2 is homosexual, means to love a person of the same man, or a woman loves a man or a woman loves a woman. 3 is bisexual, meaning that men love both men and women, or women love both women and men. The 4th is omniscient. These are the lovers of both men and women, or they can be considered as gender blind. Actually, putting group 4 into group 3 is okay when in love with a person. That person has only one of 2 biological body types, male or female. And finally, 5 are clones. That is, those who do not love anyone. Thus, when it comes to homosexuality or heterosexuality or other biases, we are talking about their love needs, not related to the perception of any gender or not. And you also understand that transgender people and homosexual people are completely different. When we combine the transgender group and the minority-oriented group, we will get the following cases. Transgender people will change to the real sex, and will be like most people who love people of the opposite sex. For example, singer Hong Ji-young in Vietnam. When she feels that she is a woman, she loves men like many other girls. The second is transgender people, that is, they feel their true gender, and they are inclined to love homosexuals. For example, a person whose body is male but the real gender is female and then falls in love with another woman is transsexuals. Someone wonders, why are men who do not love women? They must always change to women before they love women. Actually, the fact that they turn to women and feel they are female is because they want them to be girls, not who they want to love. Because they feel female, they aspire to live with their true selves. So don't you ever ask such questions. This group is very rare but not non-existent. In addition, there are also many transgender, homosexual or asexual people. There are many people who do not understand what the word LGBT is. So I would like to answer as follows. L stands for lesbian. G stands for gays. B is the abbreviation for bisexual. T stands for transgender. Thus, through this video, we have understood that transgender people are not necessarily homosexual, and gay people are not necessarily transgender either. Transsexuals have nothing to do with the use of cutlery or not. but the sign to understand them is their true sexuality. As for homosexuality or bisexuality, there's a need for people of the same sex or of the opposite sex or both. Pay attention. I will block all comments that are offensive to the LGBT community. They are not a special group of people. They are just ordinary groups of the minority. Thank you for watching the video. Goodbye and see you again.